How was it just really just putting them beats together for him?
Man, it was dope. You know what I mean? Slim is still like, Slim and Kiki are at the top of my chain when it comes to rappers that I work with and the relationships that I've had that lasted decades.
Yeah, we on Boss Talk 101. Yeah, we gonna talk.
Slim Thug, man, you did a lot of work with Slim Thug, man, over the years. Yep. Like Boss of All Bosses and all. What was it that stuck out? His voice and his tone was it come through real, like it abrupts everything that's going on when he started to speak out, when he get on that mic. You know what I mean?
Yep. All my niggas is gone, my damn bitch done cut. I got some shit on my dome that did they love me.
How was it just really just putting them beats together for him?
Man, it was dope. You know what I mean? Slim is still like, Slim and Kiki are at the top of my chain when it comes to rappers that I work with and the relationships that I've had that lasted decades. Me and Slim are still the same way we were the day that we started.
Yeah.
You know, I make tracks, I already know what he need. You know what I'm saying? It ain't no question. I know exactly what he sound good on. It's no, I'm not gonna miss.
Yeah.
We've done hundreds of songs, man.
Hundreds of songs.
Hundreds.
When that Boss Hogg Outlaw movement was going on strong, the boys in blue
was killing it. You know what I'm saying? They had the whole infrastructure. You know, Slim was the rapper, you had the group, and then you had Slim Brother that was like the A&R, and he controlled the vibe in the studio and stuff like that. So it was a whole movement that we had with that whole Boss Hogg Outlaw shit. It wasn't just, you know, a stroke of luck, man. It was strategically done.
It was strategically done.
Yeah.
I really like, when you think about him, I can't say Slim without saying Dawg and the behind 5% 10 and all the stuff that doom.
There was about 6 beats made to that song before we got to the one that you hear now.
6 beats.
Yeah. H-time. Say, I got my legs.
There was a bunch of beats, different producers doing different tracks, trying to get an original track under those vocals. There was a lot of process that went into that.
When you could hear the pain in Dawg voice, man.
Somebody call it Outlawz. Homicide division. This young nigga gone. Hope he had the Lord with him.
You understand?
That's when you know that music has to match. The feelings and the vibe in that music has to match. And if it don't, then you're not going to get that.
The Dawg thing, man, it seemed like early on Slim believed in Dawg. Like it was a thing where they came up together and it was like, damn, like everybody wanted them to just be together, like the music to be together. Like what was it like for you when you heard him once he would get on the track and you was in the studio when this stuff was happening too.
Mm-hmm. I mean, Rayface was the
shout out to Rayface.
Rayface was the backbone for that, man. You know what I mean? If I'm going to just keep it a buck, Rayface was the backbone to all of that. All of the songs that you heard, if you'd have heard them from conception to when they were finished, it was like night and day.
Really?
Yeah. If he would go in and edit, make sure the beats matched, redo tracks, everything. Once Dawg got to the studio, then the real work began with Rayface, because Rayface would go in, change tracks, make sure the edits on the verses are right, all of that, you know what I'm saying? So it was a lot of behind the scenes that was happening with Dawg that, you know, got him where you at, what you hearing now, you know what I'm saying? But it was definitely a lot of work, a lot of nitpicking, a lot of saying, hey man, I don't want to use this beat, I need something better. I may make a track and he'll hit me like, man, I like it, it's dope, but that ain't it.
Damn.
That's how meticulous it was.
Slim Thug, man, like I said, back to him, he always, like I said, you know me, my favorite, when he dissed everybody, that's my favorite track.
Trash ass, hoe ass niggas. Y'all niggas fell off. My niggas running out.
You don't never want to get in no diss match with no Slim.
Bro, that nigga went crazy on that damn.
Anybody want to try that? That
nigga there, ooh, he took that whole, I think he took that whole West Coast album.
Yeah, that one, man.
He did a whole West Coast album on all the rappers in Houston.
Slim ain't the one you want to do no dissing with.
That nigga was on it, bro.
He gonna get with you on it.
But I think I listened to that damn thing all summer, maybe even the winter. I do this for a year. I listen to that nigga diss nigga.
He in careers with his dissing, man. So you don't want to do that.
And And it's crazy because you like, damn, like they all brothers. You thought like, damn, and it was like, damn, like how they gonna pull this back together? I was rooting for everybody. They did pull it back together. It took a long time. Not really that long. It could have been longer.
People start growing up and becoming men. You know, and they put childish ways to the side. You know, so that's all about maturing and growing up. You know what I'm saying? So I was really happy to see all of that take place. You know what I'm saying? And everybody getting back on the right page.
Did you ever do some stuff with ESG?
I did. Yeah, I did a couple songs with ESG. I don't think some of them may not have come out. But yeah, I've done a couple.
But you did a few of the tracks with him. You don't work with everybody.
Yeah.
I know when Powell sat down with me, he was like, "Man, Mr. Lee, he was you and T. Ferris.
Yep.
That his whole interview." It was like y'all been doing some stuff together.
Yin and yang,
it
man.
was like, what the hell? He was like, man, when he did that the music on the what he was talking about, like the band. Which song was that?
Break 'em All.
Break 'em All.
I'm break 'em all real bad. I'm break 'em all real bad.
Yeah, like he say he pretty much, T. Ferris was pretty much like telling you like how he wanted it to sound. Y'all would work that close together.
Yeah, that's how close we were. I sat T. Ferris down one day and I told him, I said, bro, you're a music producer. And he's like, what? I said, you're a music producer, bro. He's like, what do you mean? I said, man, you're directing, so you producing. And that's when, you know, he really figured out that.
So he embraced it.
Yeah. And he was really, really good at what he did, for sure.
I know Powell believed in it.
Yeah.
I can tell you that right now. Cause Powell was like,
he's a
man,
visionary, bro. He still is.
He say he listened to whatever he would say because he knew the sound. He
That
knew.
dude live, eat, and drink music. You know what I'm saying?
How much do he impact Megan Thee Stallion's career right now?
A lot. I don't think honestly, I don't believe that she would be where she at, you know, creatively if it wasn't for him.
You know he got the talent.
Yeah.
You seen it in him.
Yep.
So anybody that get a T. Ferris on their team got something that's it's the next level.
And I think that's a lot of the rappers now, they don't have that, and that's why their careers don't last long.
But that don't happen all the time, though, Mr. Lee. All those type of people.
Actually, it does.
Who else was like a T. Ferris that you met?
Rayface was like a T. Ferris. You had you could say Scarface was the first T. Ferris because he was like that with his own music and his root music. He was always like that. You know, he was a leader in the studio. And a vibe, you know, he would kind of arrange the vibe.
He arranged that vibe.
Yeah.
Every time.
When you have people like that in your corner, then you have, you know, you have a really huge chance of doing things at a great level. Even when you look at DJ Screw, he did it too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So when you have those type of creative people in your corner, your career lasts longer for sure.
Yeah, we on Boss Talk 101. Yeah, we gon' talk.